Hey guys, hello, how are you? I hope you're having a terrific day. Here we just had a tropical storm pass by, so you probably, how about that? We'll see some cloudiness, maybe even some lightning, but I don't think so.
Turn right onto Gulf Shore Boulevard North.
I have my navigational guidance on by Google Maps. Thank you, Google. Because I'm going to get my hair cut, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. As a reminder to Dave, I have to put the car mount in a little bit differently because I noticed that it's bouncing a lot. But with this particular app that I use to do a lot of my videos, which is called V for Video, I heard about it many moons ago.
In 800 feet, turn left at Park Shore Drive.
It does
turn right toward Gulf Shore Boulevard North, then turn right onto Gulf Shore Boulevard North.
Hope that's not too loud. It does have image stabilization in it, which means if your phone is jumping all over the place, it'll try to fix on something.
Turn right onto Gulf Shore Boulevard North.
That it knows is permanent. A permanent fixture that's not moving in the video, and it'll stabilize on that. But that's super off topic. It's just
in 1,000 feet, turn left at Park Shore Drive.
Why they call me a jack of all trades. Matter of fact, there was a time when I was brand new into the internet that I studied so much stuff that they started telling me I should have a website called askdave.com. I think
turn left at Park Shore Drive.
Already snagged that, but why would I want that to add on to all the stuff I'm already doing? I noticed that I'm not getting my sleep
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Creighton Road
hours, and I'm not getting my sleep quality that you really need on something that I'm doing. It's important because fighting cancer, you have to use all your battlefield tactics. You know, it's like a war, and you can't just rely on one or two things. You gotta approach from every...
Turn left onto Creighton Road.
Every quiver that you have in your, what do the archers call that thing in the back? You know, that they have, or here, and they pull out an arrow, yeah. So every arrow has a name. The name of this arrow today that we're using, and I want to talk to you about, is called self-esteem. I'm going to get a haircut. As you can tell from, like, if you've followed my videos for months, or if you've, looked...
Continue on Creighton Road for 1 mile.
Looked at some of my social media, you will find that I did have a much thicker head of hair. Matter of fact, I think my hair back in the day, and I know it'll come back, was the thing that kind of, and I think for some reason I have skin that doesn't, look too wrinkly for my age. So my hair was, nice and full. My dad had like thin hair. He had a comb over. Back in the day, that was the thing, to do with your hair if you didn't have so much on top, but you wanted to keep that look. So it's thinning now. This is due to the chemotherapy. All 3 medications that I'm taking have indications on there that this may cause hair loss. And indeed it has. That's with my fasting going into a chemotherapy session, and now I'm fasting I just had mine yesterday, so I'm fasting today as well till around 2 p.m. Just give those chemicals a head start, do whatever they want to do. There's a lot of supplements that I don't take going into a fast as well because they react in a way that I don't want them to with the chemotherapy. So That you have to check out with a naturopathic doctor, or maybe even an oncologist who's on board with alternate therapies, such as using supplements and
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Seagate Drive.
some drugs that are, were created for one purpose, and we've repurposed them because finding out through some of the studies, they're like awful good on cancer, just like knocking it down. So anyway, getting back to...
Turn right onto Seagate Drive.
Next time when I find out where this hairdresser person is, All right, where are we? Sorry, it was a phone call. Put you back in there. All right, so arrow out of the quiver. This one has the words on it called self-esteem. And why is that important? I think your self-esteem going through this challenge that you have, is just as powerful. And I always say this about all the little pillars that I have in my protocol, my framework. It's just as important as the chemo. It's just as important as the supplements, just as important as good sleep, and just as important as exercise, you name it, all the other ones. Now, under this kind of banner of self-esteem, we have a number of things, at least I do in my protocol. And let me just share some of them for you. The protocol in itself is a book almost, because, every area you really can't just go, give me a bunch of supplements, and then am I supposed to do this in conjunction with my chemo? Yes, no, and just like, that's not really the best alternative practice for trying to fight this guy, right? What if a general in warfare went out and said, just give me a bunch of guns? And I know I hate and am opposed to a lot of the crazy political warfare that's going on in the world, but, that aside, there is such a thing as war. And what if the general there, said, just give me all the ammunition and all the stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. Is this what you used in the last battle? 15 tanks and a whole bunch of, ammunition and troops and stuff. Okay. No, you need like a strategy. So that's what the protocol is like an ongoing strategy. So, because we're almost there. Under self-esteem, you need to do, having worked in the airline industry for so long as flight crew, you need to get into the position where you come first. You come first, right? And you probably aren't helping any other people. I mean, that's your choice, but you could be. But if you are, it's even more important. You can't go out and help other people until you get that mask on you first, right? So when you begin your day, make sure that the things that you're doing, you're not concerned about all the... Is this my turn here? Probably not. No, it says 97. That'll get me there. You're not concerned with all the other stuff that's happening. You want to make sure that you take care of you first, and that you have good self-esteem. That means, there's not much to cut here, but what I do want is this fuzzy stuff off the back of my neck, trimming around the ears, so when I look in the mirror, it looks good, right? I want to look good. I want to look nice. And it's not for you, for me appeared to you, to appear to for you in the video. Gotta get that out right. It's for me. When I look in the mirror, I look, man, we're doing good. Let's fight this fight. Let's go into there. This is a strategy. Make myself happy. Do my meditation. Make sure that I thank all the people that are helping me so much in this, and the supporters that just send love, It's all part of it. So this is part of it. Just wanted you to know. I'll shoot a little video after Paula's done with my hair. I'm going to try to get her to take a selfie with me, but I'm not sure if she will. Some people are shy that way. But anyway, have a great one. I'll be right back with my haircut in just a few moments. Look at these crazy clouds around here. Yeah, the storm is still around, but look at this haircut now. What a difference, right? So take care of yourself. It's so important, so vitally important. I did take a selfie. I'm going to post it somewhere. I'll put it in part of this video too. But it's more for the people that are local here, so they can get to know Paula's work and her little place right there. Yeah, where she does. They were open yesterday when a lot of people were closed because of the storm. So, she goes, man, we're in Southwest Florida, Dave. We get rain like this almost every day, which is true in the summer. Anyway, heading back home and doing some more work on what I do, right? And I sure do appreciate if you think these videos that I'm doing have any sort of value to you or the ones you love, that that may be having an issue with something, please let me know about it. It really makes me feel great when I think, okay, we're putting out content that has value to somebody else. That's my mission. And it really could be helpful in their life. One of these things that really helps any kind of cancer recovery or, just strategies for a better life is to, have a routine, take care of yourself, and to be really, really committed to doing this. Because as I always say, cancer does not take a day off, and neither should you. You don't, especially if you're in the beginning of this disease, you don't have the luxury. All right, take care. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for supporting.